All right, what's going on, the Epic 5-9 gamers? Tonight is a very exciting night. We have the new best unit game, SSJ Goku. But anyway, before we get to that part, let's talk about the rest of the $350 million celebration that we know so far, starting with this Piccolo. Also, we're here with Gail Trocho. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So,
Yeah.
Piccolo. let's get Piccolo out of the way. He's pretty decent on paper. I don't think his stats are anything too crazy. Rainbow, I mean, he wants his 10k defense, 14k attack, pretty solid. But passive, attack and defense 60%, additional 20 at the start of each turn, up to 60%, and 20 with each attack performed, up to 60%. And then the high chance of randomly changing, to rainbow key spheres and recover 6% per rainbow key sphere HP. And then he is a 40% 3-key support unit for Planet Namek Saga allies. Overall, I'm saying Namek Saga from now on. Anyways, really good unit overall. Like, I don't see a flaw in his kit. I mean, his leader skill is could be better, I guess. But
turn one, he's gonna be he's gonna be you're gonna have to protect him quite a bit turn one.
Really slot one.
Yeah, but it's still, like, even if he's not slot 1, slot 3, let's say you put him in slot 3, he's only getting what in 100% attack and defense at that point still,
Yeah.
which he's still a bit of a problem, especially being a banner unit, right? He's gonna be in a bit of a pickle. He does obviously give himself the support passive, so it's technically 140%. But I still feel like
fine, you win. Turn one, he's not the craziest.
Yes. Okay, there you go. That's all I wanted to say. But yeah, no. Also his link skills, I mean, it's usual Piccolo links, which is a shame because everybody was like, oh, he's gonna be Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin. It's just Piccolo. It's the same situation again, and it's the same thing I said before, where it's like, I'm down with Piccolos, but it's a problem where it's like, the Piccolos are only good with Piccolos, and you can't link them together, so it's a big problem there. I don't know. I'm down with it because he's still gonna be great on Planet Namek Saga as a support, but in terms of his own categories, say for example, I don't know, man. I'm not completely backing it. What about you, Iggy?
I don't care for him. Let's move on.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, fine. We move on to
Frieza, another banner unit.
Yeah, this is
Sworn
a gamer
enemies,
unit.
which we'll talk about sworn enemies in just a minute. Permanently stacks attack, raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy. Gale, would you like to go over his passive?
Yeah, sure. Attack and defense 70%, and then plus an additional 7% attack and defense with each attack performed, up to 70%. High chance of launching up to 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Sworn enemies, category allies, key +3 attack and defense 40%, which is the new category, by the way, which is basically Z, villains, and Demon King Piccolo with Tao as well. So it's basically Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, like, end arc villains, effectively, it seems like. The sworn enemies category, we'll come on to that in a second. We can do that. But yeah, I like him. He seems very interesting. Again, a bit of a similar issue to Piccolo, in my opinion, where turn 1 he can be a bit iffy. But I think once you get past that, he'll be really strong towards the end of his when he approaches like his max potential.
Yeah, definitely additionals are the way to go with both of them. I mean, I guess you could go crits on Frieza because he does have 2 other attacks, but I prefer to just do 3 additionals and get up to that 10 extra attacks as soon as you can. Link set is great. Big Bad Boss is definitely, I mean, their link sets for both of them are actually really good because, yeah, Piccolo has experienced fighters, shocking speed, fierce battle. That's about it.
I mean, I was about to say, there's not much to it, to be honest, man.
Hey, man, experienced fighters is cool and shocking speed is useful.
They sure. I mean, they share shocking speed, so I guess there's something there, I suppose. No, I have to agree. I mean, his link set is pretty much a Frieza link set, which is great because you're gonna be linking about Frieza more so than anybody else. And like you said, yeah, he's gonna be good. I think I would go a crit as well, even though it's a high chance plus another high chance, which is high chance is 50% if I recall correctly. So it's a 50 into a 50 chance, which is not necessarily the best. You're relying on a bit of RNG to get those 2 additional super attacks or just attacks in general. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit in. I don't know. How do you feel, Iggy? What do you think?
I like him. I definitely like him a lot more than Piccolo. Still not the units I care about, so let's move on.
Okay.
All right, LR Goku time.
Yeah,
you do care about. All right, go
Yes,
ahead and
dude.
talk about Goku for us then.
All right, so this unit, he leads legendary existence and Super Saiyan categories its proper way. 170% attack and HP, and then defense 150%. Then of course it gets all +3 key. Super Kamehameha. So here's the cool thing about these units, right? They have Mega Colossal of both their 12 and 18 key, and goddamn, do you notice it? Right? It's insane. So Goku, I've seen pictures of him doing 8 million on his 12 key super attack. And part of his passive is if he gets hit, he's pretty much guaranteed an additional both him and the Frieza. So you're going to get like 10 million on your 18 key, and then you get like 8 million on the 12 keys. Oh, it's like these units are just built different. There's a whole lot of passive here. I'm not reading all of that, but just long story short, he goes Ooga Booga, does a lot of damage, has very good defense. The only issue I have with these units is their active skill. Now, they are more of like a finishing type of skill. So what it is like for Goku is against an extreme enemy, right? And then like when they're at 30% HP, he's able to do the active skill, and those animations are beautiful. And what he does is he just pretty much just eats him out the universe, bro. We did like 12 million crit in our showcase, which y'all should go check that out when it's up. But yes, so Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior race, Golden Warrior coming out, prepare for battle, fierce battle, legendary power. Very good link set. This Goku, I don't care what y'all say. You can keep UI Goku. This is by far the best unit in the game. I don't care. He is just absolutely incredible. Like this unit is like he's soloing like stages of the legendary Goku event by himself. Both him and the Frieza. Like they're just both cracked. All right, y'all can go now.
So Ignant glossed over what makes him incredibly powerful defensively is if you take a hit, obviously in slot 1, you will do a guaranteed additional super, and then in slot 2 and 3, an additional attack 59%, which we kind of messed up doing in the short we did, but don't worry about it. And then a medium chance of launching an additional super as the second and third attacker. With him raising defense and Mega Colossal, he's going to be pretty untouchable a couple turns into any event, really. So, Ooga Booga damage and mammoth level defense.
Yeah, it's just it is. These units are just incredible. Like they're absurdly good. I don't know where I'd place Frieza. Yeah, I have to use a little bit more, but they're both easily top 4 bare minimum. That's lowballing them. I personally say they're both 1 and 2. Like they're just insane units, absurdly busted.
Yeah. I mean, I have to agree. I think the biggest thing, like you guys mentioned, is like the stacking and whatnot, and then how his passive plays into his super attack effects, right? Which works out extremely well. I will say though, the only real, I guess, if there is a negative, if anything, is his active skill condition, which I mean, even then, it's very, very minute to me personally. You're gonna not see it that often, I feel, because it's of course against one enemy, extreme class, and then 30% HP, which I think compared to Frieza, which is obviously against super class, and you see more super class enemies, I feel, in Dokkan than extreme, more often than not. But still, I mean, even if let's say you go into Super Battle Road, you're taking Goku, there's more extreme units he'll be probably facing as a super class unit. So yeah, I mean, I still think he's really fantastic, and I can't really add much more than what everybody else said here. So let's go on to Frieza. Obviously he leads the new category, Sworn Enemies or Planetamic Saga category. Key +3, 170 attack, HP, and 150 defense. And he's basically the opposite in terms of Goku's effects as a super. So on his 12 key, he raises attack infinitely, and then on his 18 key, he raises defense infinitely. Trocho, let's go on to the passive. How do you feel about it?
Very similar to Goku. If you take a hit, you do an additional super attack. Same thing in slot 2 and 3. But for 6 turns from the start of turn, he has an additional attack and defense 100%, rather than the 59% in slot 2 or 3 like Goku has, plus some key at the start of every turn, up to 3, an additional attack 50% when there's a superclass enemy, and performs a crit when he's facing a Goku enemy. So it's very, these units are very, very close in terms of power, I feel. It's something that you could, I mean, we're doing it now. We're still saying UI Goku might be number 1. I don't really agree with that, but you could still see him being 1, and then probably Goku 2, and then Frieza 3. But the issue with Vegeta is it was like Goku 1, and then you could too easily almost slot stuff ahead of Vegeta, whereas I feel you can't really slot anything between Goku and Frieza. They're too similar in terms of power level, so I do like that they didn't necessarily shaft a unit just to make Goku better. Frieza's like incredibly good in his own right, and I mean maybe in some situations even just better.
I mean, arguably that Link skill set, bro, it's insane. Like he's arguably like, I mean, the thing is, extreme class units, especially once they get that big bad boss's Link, it's game set match. It's always going to go into their favor. But you look at the amount of links that he has, where it's just attack, 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 and then of course big bad bosses gives him 25% defense. It's insane. Once you can link him with a unit that gives him pretty much all of his link skills, right? Trocho, you've already mentioned what you think, Trocho. Iggy, what about you, man? How do you feel about Frieza? You did say you weren't a bit, 100% on him yet, but how do you feel so far outside of that
I mean,
thought process?
he's easy at least at number 3.
Mhm.
He might actually be at 2, just behind SSJ Goku. It's because like he also does the absurd damage, and in our showcase he was like soloing the legendary Goku event like every single phase. Besides the last one, like these units are just literally built different, or like they're insane. You literally cannot argue for either of these units being below number 3. There's if you think so, you just on crack. Like there's no way you can say that.
Mhm.
And move on to Goku.
Another one.
He's old, but he's here.
Yo,
That's kinda
finally,
cool.
he's not forgotten anymore. They finally did something
He
with him.
only has 5 links.
Wait, does
I'm
he
more
still have
excited
only
for
5
this
links?
than
Why?
Yeah.
What have they done?
Why?
Alright, anyways, I'm more excited for this than anything, because for the longest time I've been wanting to bring this Goku back, because his SSR form has one of my favorite arcs in the game, and he's
Mhm.
just one of the OG units. It's just nice seeing him finally be recognized again, bro. I thought they just completely forgot about him forever.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, it just gives me hope for that SSJ2 Trunks, man. Please, down the line, please. I just want a Dokkan Awakening for that boy, bro. But yeah, let's talk about him. Turtle School Leader, 120, all types 70%. Kamehameha raises attack defense for 5 turns. And then attack and defense 50%, plus an additional 50% attack when HP is 50% or more. And then an additional 50% defense for 5 turns from start of turn. And then 50% attack and defense from when performing a super attack. Attack 50% and defense 50% when key is 5 or more, and then another 10% attack and defense with each attack performed up to 50%. I don't know how much that adds up to, but that's a lot. That's a lot.
Why
Choco.
did they even give him the Turtle School link? Why did you shaft this Goku so hard with that? Why? What
mean,
did they do
yeah.
to you, Dokkan?
Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't passively just add more links when he Dokkan Awaken. That's so odd to me that they're just like, you know what? Here's the 4 links he started with plus Fierce Battle. That's all we're doing. Have fun.
Also, why 5? Like, I think it's what? Like, AGO Caulifla is the unit I'm going to use for the example. When they raise stuff for more than 3 turns, it's 6 turns. Why are you 5 turns? Why are you not 6 turns?
Everything
That's
is 5.
inconvenient.
Have you not seen this unit? Look at it.
I know, Oh, they gave him 5 links to keep it with 5. I see you, Dokkan. Oh, you sneaky company. I don't know. This Goku's weird, man. It's cool he got an awakening. He's a really weird unit, though, in terms of the design. I like him, though. That's a lot of percentages he's getting. Almost 14k attack. Just a weird unit,
I'm
though.
surprised this team cost isn't 55, to be honest. I'm astounded at that. I don't know why they didn't do that. If only. Iggy, what about you, man? Outside of your hype for the fact that he just simply got an awakening, how do you feel about him as a unit? Will you ever use him?
I mean, I haven't used him yet, so I can't say.
True, very true, very true. But
I mean, I'm not these stupid idiots on Twitter going to say, "Oh, this unit's better," without ever using the unit.
That is
I'm sorry. I just haven't touched them, so I can't say anything yet.
that is true. But yeah, I guess that's it for the data download. We did get a...
No,
I think...
we have the categories to go over.
Oh, yes, categories.
Yeah, so let's start with Frieza's
Yes,
category.
just give me one
Sworn
second. I'm
enemies.
gonna scroll all the way down. There we go. Mabi. I forgot about
Obviously.
the categories. There we go.
We're gonna have the Friezas in here. You have the Cells, you have the Boos, you have the Demon King Piccolos, you have Tao.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just overall really solid. You have, in LR Cell is still really good. You have all of the great Boo units. You have all the Frieza units. I mean, it's a pretty self-explanatory category. Now,
By
Tech
the way,
Frieza
I will say
does have his easy.
before you go on, I feel bad for one unit in particular, and that's Fizz LR Cell. He's been shafted out of another category yet again. He was shafted out of Kamehameha.
Because it's still juniors.
Yep. Because he was shafted out of Kamehameha, he's shafted out of this one as well, sadly. Which is a
Poor
shame because
dude.
Fizz LR Fizz LR Cell is such a good unit, especially alongside Int LR Cell. So yeah, disappointing to say the least. But yeah, go ahead with the Tech Frieza stuff.
Tech Frieza, the Extreme one did get his EZA. Unfortunately, last I checked, Wiki doesn't have all his details up, and Space, I believe, is only showing me his like first form EZA. So that's already been posted on the Twitter, the first and final form. So we're not going to really spend too much time, but I'm sure he's an absolute Chad of a gamer. But yeah, this category is just really solid. Quick thoughts from you guys on it.
No, I'm very excited about this category. This category is basically like the it was kind of what Goresh said about Saga villain, although he included, you know, people like Zarbon, Dodoria, and the Guinea Force and stuff into that. This is just like Saga bosses more so, right? And it's including Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z particularly. It's not Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Super because Dragon Ball GT has its own now. Super doesn't have anything just yet. But I'm glad about this category. I'm very excited to see how it evolves down the line with more and more units to come. And yeah, no, I'm happy with this category. This is a very good category for me personally. Iggy, what about you?
Is Kid Buu on it? I didn't look.
Yes, Kid Buu's on it. Yes.
Oh, well, it's the greatest category ever, bro. You can run Frieza with Kid Buu in rotation?
There's Kid Buu, baby. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yo, he's about to be cranking up. Man, look, they out-damage the 6 years by far. They do more than 12 key than the 6 years do under 18, bro.
True.
But yeah, Sword Enemy is good.
Talking about big boy category.
Legendary existence.
Goku.
Kid Buu's in this category as well, mind you. The saying.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this category
Kid Buu's everywhere.
Yeah, this category is filled with a lot of weird units. It's a weird combination, I must admit. It's got Kid Buu's, it's got Demon King Piccolos, it's got Bojack, it's got Beerus, it's got Goku.
My god, it has STR Broly. Greatest category in
the game. It does. It has UI Goku's as well. It has LR UI as well. So it's a very interesting and weirdly combined category. Why does it have hit? I just realized.
Who knows? Because isn't he like
You're not
legendary
warrior
in the
slightest, like, bro.
Isn't he legendary Universe 6? Gale,
I guess.
Stop hating.
He ain't legendary in Dokkan. That's all that matters, bro.
Legendarily bad for a
Christmas probably.
Unit,
actually, that is very true.
AGO UI Goku, Int UI Goku, and then you have like
this guy's there.
Int Broly, STR Broly. Wait, STR Broly is here, right? LR.
Yes,
right?
LR Broly is here. Yes.
I
Okay,
mean, he's the best unit in the game when it comes to utility because he's good in every single event.
I mean, I'm also,
so like you have.
This is also very exciting that he's in this category because once he gets his EZA, which is presumably in part 2, you know, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be very good.
Yeah, you have like what 3 of the top 5 units in this game in this category.
Yeah.
And you can put Frieza on the team because he's secondary category leader on his leader skill. So I mean,
no, he's Super Saiyans.
Super Saiyans. That's Super Saiyans.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I was thinking about the.
Namek Saga is on Frieza. Yeah, you're thinking of Frieza's second skill.
Yeah. Either way, it's a really good category. Yeah, you got Int Broly in there, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, and once the Bardogs get their EZAs as well, for example, let's say this Bardog gets his EZA, right? He's already supporting the team, right? Key plus to attack 20%. Once he gets his EZA, or even the STR one, well, is the STR one in this category? No, he doesn't. But yeah, once that physical one gets his EZA, it's gonna be so good. No, I really like this category as well. It's kind of odd, but it's a good category. It's not bad in the slightest to me, personally.
Well, I do believe that's going to wrap it up because it's 2 minutes into the Dokkan now, so we're going to go ahead and watch that. Just want to quickly call out Gil for having 12,000 unread emails in his inbox. But, yeah.
They can't see that, but yeah, there's no problem.
But I hope you guys did enjoy. That's it for this data download video. We wanted to be a little bit quick with it because there was a decent amount to cover, as well as, again, Dokkan Now is happening right now, so we'll have a breakdown of that. I don't know when these videos are going up. They're going up at some time because you're watching them. Anyways, any final thoughts?
No.
Let's go! Goku, best unit in the game!
Yep.
That works. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.